Good evening, viewers. We welcome you to today's news edition. First, let's take a quick look at the headlines. Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma reviews key development projects in Amlarem and inaugurated new block development office building. Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma inaugurates Amlarem Golden Jubilee celebrations. International Conference on Sustainable Development held at Raj Bhavan. Governor warns against monoculture, urges biodiversity restoration. Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla inaugurates 22nd Annual Conference of the Commonwealth Parliamentary Association Conference in Nagaland. Akash Chowdhury blazes into history with 6 sixes in an over. To begin our news bulletin, here are the local stories. Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma, along with Education Minister Lakshman Rimboy, inspected several development initiatives in Amlarem Subdivision, West Jaintia Hills. Highlights included the ongoing construction of the 45 crore rupees Ilavya Model Residential School at Latkhor, funded by the Ministry of Tribal Affairs. Sangma also assessed the Ayushman Bharat facility at Jaran PHC, reviewed infrastructure upgrades at the mini stadium, and inaugurated the new block development office building. He assured that the EMRS would be completed by March next year, with classes beginning soon after.
I'm happy to inform you that the work is going on very well, and we expect that by 31st of March and early April we should be able to complete the civil work and the building work, and I'm hoping that we should be able to start the academic year by next year itself, so that the children can start getting education out here in this AMRS school.
Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma inaugurated the year-long Golden Jubilee celebrations of Amlarem Civil Subdivision, themed Amlarem at 50, the legacy of leadership, the promise of tomorrow. Joined by Ministers Sosthenes Sotun and Lakshman Rimboy, Sangma unveiled memorial tablets for the upgraded of Nongtalang Higher Secondary School and laid foundation stones for 2 multi-purpose halls. He announced 20 lakh rupees for the celebrations and upcoming projects, including a mini secretariat, Amlarem water supply scheme, and internal road renovation. The celebration will conclude on November 12, 2026.
I also would like to announce and inform you that we have already discussed about other issues like the water supply. The rough estimate is about 16 crores additional funds are required. We have discussed the matter with PHE, we have discussed the matter with Planning Department, we have discussed the matter with the Honorable MLA, and again I'm happy to inform you that we will be sanctioning funds and sanction a project of the Amlarem water supply, augmentation of the water supply. So I'm also happy to announce that the organizing committee for this one-year-long celebration, that I will be contributing 20 lakhs for my Chief Minister's special grant for little support that I can give for the celebrations of the one-year celebration for the 50 years or the Golden Jubilee of the Amlarem Civil Subdivision.
Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma visited the Amlarem subdivision today to attend the CM Connect block-level community interaction program at the Amlarem playground. The initiative provided a vibrant platform for citizens to engage directly with government officials, voice concerns, and receive departmental insights. In his address, Chief Minister Sangma praised the program, emphasizing its role in strengthening governance. The event underscored the government's commitment to inclusive governance and responsive policy making through grassroots engagement.
We will be providing now power to all Anganwadi centers. We have taken a decision. All Anganwadi centers, we will connect through MECL line. We will be giving a prepaid meter where you'll be able to use it in a rational manner. I also want to share to Education Minister that I will be doing the same for all the government LP schools also.
Thousands of Catholic faithfuls gathered on Sunday for the annual Eucharistic processions in Shillong and Tura. In Shillong, the day began with a solemn Holy Mass led by Auxiliary Bishop Reverend Bernard Lalu, joined by Archbishop Victor Lingdor and clergy from across the Archdiocese. The procession, featuring diverse parish communities, commenced from the cathedral grounds. In Tura, the event began with Mass at Sacred Heart Church, celebrated by Bishop Reverend Andrew R. Marak. Auxiliary Bishop Jose Chirakal led the procession through the town, accompanied by hymns and prayers. Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma also participated in the Tura procession. Meghalaya Governor C.H. Vijay Shankar on Sunday paid tribute at Lom Sopit Bineng during a ceremony unveiling over 40 commemorative Maubinna monoliths erected by Seng Khasi Khmer. The event, part of the 125th anniversary celebration of Seng Khasi, honoured various departments of Seng Khasi and Sen Rat. Dignitaries including Deputy Chief Minister Preston Sinsong, Minister Sanbor Shulai and traditional leaders attended the ceremony. The monoliths aim to create a symbolic Per Maubinna or monolith garden, celebrating the unity and spiritual heritage of the Khasi community.
It is an honor for me to stand today at this sacred peak, which forever Khasi, not people, is not merely a geographical location, but a divine symbol of origin, righteousness, spiritual purity and truth. The history of faith and culture, wisdom embedded in this land reminds us that the spiritual connection between the Creator and humanity continues through prayer.
Lord's Academy Secondary School, Sauriang, held a vibrant science exhibition themed "Innovation is the Key to the Future." Umroy MLA Damanbiat Lamare inaugurated the event as the chief guest, joined by Principal Father Francis, educators, students and guests from nearby schools. Students showcased inventive models and experiments tackling real-world challenges. Lamare praised the school's efforts in fostering creativity and urged students to pursue success through discipline and hard work.
Menta kejuk partai pemerintah bapot kini kena kimnang rapan buram yala ki nohi kai ki jongki lene ki teachers ki jongki banau ye pi kena kini kena school ki bae da kimnang ban buram ki nohi kai ki jongpi kadai ka jingdo nong ka jongpi.
In celebration of the 150th birth anniversary of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, the Directorate of Sports and Youth Affairs, in collaboration with My Bharat Meghalaya and the National Service Scheme, organized a unity march today. The march commenced from the Indo Stadium, Umlinkdad, and concluded at Ribhoy College, promoting the ideals of unity and national integration. The event was attended by A.L. Heg, MLA of Pintor Umkra, as chief guest, and Meryl Bonds Aim, MLA of Nongpo, as guest of honor. A musical performance by students from USTM added a festive touch to the occasion.
To ensure that this unity is not end only when we are marked the birth anniversary of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. It should be printed in our mind, the soul and our spirit. When we are going from here also, we will not allow any discriminations, any hatreds that will be prevails in our life, in the life of our people. And nobody should be allowed that hatreds, the discrimination, the misunderstanding among all the people of our country.
At the International Conference on Sustainable Development held at Raj Bhavan, Meghalaya Governor C.H. Vijay Shankar cautioned against monoculture plantation practices, highlighting their threat to ecological balance. Referring to his visit to Lom Sopet Beneng, he noted the dominance of non-native pine trees and urged restoration with indigenous species. The two-day event, organized by Nehu's Economics Department with parts OKDISCD and ICSSR NERC, featured a keynote by Professor A.C. Mohapatra and discussions on sustainable development in Northeast India.
This kind of conferences, if at all you wish to conduct in the state of Meghalaya, that too, it is insight. If at all you are going to conduct international level conference, probably this Darbar Hall may not be sufficient. In front of the Raj Bhavan, we make all necessary arrangement to conduct such kind of that level of conferences. If at all you are willing, you mentally prepare for that kind of activities in the coming year.
Now we have for you stories from the Northeast. Thousands gathered in Sonapur, Assam for a mega tribal mass rally organized by the Coordination Committee of Tribal Organization of Assam, protesting the government's proposal to grant scheduled tribe status to 6 communities. Key tribal leaders including Dipen Boro, Aditya Khalakri and Tanishwar Rabha led the demonstration. The rally voiced concerns over the potential impact on the rights and representation of existing tribal groups in the state. Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma announced on Sunday, November 9th, that the Assam Cabinet has approved the Assam Prohibition of Polygamy Bill 2025. The proposed legislation aims to outlaw polygamy in the state, with offenders facing up to 7 years of rigorous imprisonment. The bill is set to be tabled in the Assembly on November 25th. Sarma noted that exemption may apply to regions under the 6th schedule and that a dedicated fund will be established to support victims of polygamy in rebuilding their lives.
Cabinet has adopted a bill to prohibit polygamy in Assam. Polygamy will lead to 7 years of imprisonment, and there is a provision to compensate the victim women also in the bill itself. However, this will not apply to the scheduled tribe population of the state and it will also not immediately apply in the 6 scheduled areas of the state of Assam.
Moving on to national stories. Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla inaugurated the 22nd Annual Conference of the Commonwealth Parliamentary Association, India Region Zone 3 at the Nagaland Legislative Assembly in Kohima today. In his address, he praised the northeastern region for its cultural richness, democratic spirit, and strides in infrastructure and connectivity. Highlighting the region's progress, Birla commended the unity among its legislative assemblies and their region-specific policy making.
मैं नागालैंड सीपीए जोन 3 में आप सबका इस जीवंत धरती, सांस्कृतिक समृद्ध धरती, प्राचीनतम योद्धाओं की धरती, वीरों की धरती, प्राकृतिक कला संस्कृति सौंदर्य की धरती और विशेष रूप से लोकतंत्र परंपराओं को समृद्ध करने वाली इस धरती पर आपका हार्दिक अभिनंदन करता हूं, स्वागत करता हूं।
Union Home and Corporation Minister Amit Shah inaugurated Co-op Kumbh 2025, an international conference on the urban cooperative credit sector in New Delhi. He called on urban cooperative banks to support aspiring youth and underprivileged communities, urging NAFCAP and related bodies to ensure moral guidelines for financial restructuring. He also announced the creation of Tribhuvan Cooperative University to train professionals and connect youth with the cooperative movement, aiming to elevate the sector by 2047.
इंटरनेशनल कोऑपरेटिव अलायंस ने अमूल को विश्व का जो रैंकिंग तय होता है उसमें पहले स्थान पर समग्र विश्व में रखने का काम किया और दूसरा स्थान भी भारत की ही कोऑपरेटिव इप्को को मिला है। ये दिखाता है कि आज भी कोऑपरेटिव का कंसेप्ट, कोऑपरेटिव का विचार, कोऑपरेटिव संस्कृति कालबाह्य नहीं हुई।
Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman today chaired the first pre-budget consultation for the Union Budget 2026-27 in New Delhi. The meeting, held from 10 a.m. to 12 noon, brought together leading economists, the Secretary of the Department of Economic Affairs, the Chief Economic Advisor, and senior officials. The session focused on gathering expert insights to shape the upcoming budget. Now moving on to international stories. India and Saudi Arabia have signed the bilateral Hajj agreement for 2026, securing a quota of 175,025 Indian pilgrims. The agreement was finalized during Union Minister Kiren Rijiju's visit to Saudi Arabia from November 7 to 9, following a meeting with Saudi Hajj Minister Dr. Tawfiq bin Fawzan Al Rabi'a in Jeddah. Both sides discussed improving coordination, logistic and facilities to ensure a safe and fulfilling pilgrimage. Rijiju called the agreement a significant step in strengthening India-Saudi Arabia ties. The U.S. Senate has voted 60 to 40 to advance a bipartisan bill aimed at ending the nation's longest ever government shutdown, which lasted 40 days. The measure negotiated by a group of centrist Democrats and Republicans will fund federal agencies through January 30th and includes 3 full-year appropriations bill. The vote marks a major step towards restoring government operations and easing the strain on federal workers and services. And coming up are the sports news. Meghalaya's Akash Chaudhary etched his name in cricket history by hitting 6 sixes in an over during the Ranji Trophy 2025-26 plate group match against Arunachal Pradesh in Surat. Batting at number 8, Akash matched legends Gary Sobers and Ravi Shastri and also recorded the fastest half-century in first-class cricket of just 11 balls. Meghalaya declared at 628 by 6 with standout performances from Arpit Bhatewara, Kishan Lingdo and Rahul Dala. Arunachal were bowled out for 73 and forced to follow on, ending day 2 at 17 by 3. MCA President Naba Bharta Bhattacharjee and Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma praised Akash's remarkable feat. India's Anish Bhanwala made history by winning silver in the men's 25m rapid-fire pistol event at the ISSF World Championships in Cairo, Egypt. With 28 hits in the final, the 23-year-old from Sonipat became the first Indian individual pistol shooter to medal in an Olympic event at the World Championships. His achievement brings India's medal tally at the meet to 5. 1 gold, 2 silvers and 2 bronze. Indian football icon Baichung Bhutia inaugurated the Monyul Super League at a high-altitude stadium in Tawang, Arunachal Pradesh, located 10,000 feet above sea level. The league aims to promote football and youth sports in border districts. The launch drew enthusiastic local participation and marked a significant step in nurturing talent and fostering community engagement through sports. The weather report. First, let's take a quick look at the weather report in Tura. The minimum temperature was recorded at 19 degrees Celsius and maximum temperature was 26 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity was 68%. Moving on to Shillong, minimum temperature was 12 degrees Celsius, maximum temperature was 22 degrees Celsius and relative humidity was 61%. Meanwhile, in Juwai, minimum temperature was 12 degrees Celsius, maximum temperature was 23 degrees Celsius, relative humidity was 54%. And the forecast in Tura, Shillong and Juwai says dry weather most likely to occur. Before we wrap up, here are the headlines once again. Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma reviews key development projects in Amlarem and inaugurated new block development office building. Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma inaugurates Amlarem Golden Jubilee celebrations. International Conference on Sustainable Development held at Raj Bhavan. Governor warns against monoculture, urges biodiversity restoration. Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla inaugurates 22nd Annual Conference of the Commonwealth Parliamentary Association Conference in Nagaland. And Akash Chowdhury blazes into history with 6 sixes in an over. Well, viewers, that is all we have for you from our newsroom this evening. We will be back tomorrow at the same time with new updates. Till then, have a good night.
एक जमाने से कहानी है सुना रही आकाशवाणी। फिर आया